What's going on? Schmitty Garage here. What a long weekend. So every job I've done this past weekend has not gone so well. This guy brought over his car and we went to change the brakes, but it had aftermarket brakes. And then I took all the brakes apart only to have to put it all back together. And then we had to get the right parts. But then I had someone else bring over a car to work on, and you know, I had to do what they asked, but I found a bunch of other stuff. So then we're doing a wheel bearing press, changing out a wheel bearing, which is kind of hard enough as it is, but my wheel bearing tool broke. The bolt stripped out, and I'm like, well, great, now what do I do? Because I got to get that other car out of here to go work on the other car. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I try a ball joint press? So, put a ball joint press on there and pressed in the bearing. It worked phenomenally. So, hopefully it didn't damage the bearing. I'm going to throw it all back together and go for a drive and see. But then also, in the process of taking the wheel bearing out, the ABS wire was seized in there. So, I had to knock that out, so I had to order a new one. But I can put the whole car back together and get it movable until go to the auto parts store tomorrow and pick up a new ABS speed sensor, and also gonna go buy a hydraulic press for pressing U-joints, ball joints. I'm just gonna go buy one because I do this enough and tired of using this old muscles. So too much work. So that's how you and then we're doing a brake discount special, doing a pad slap special. Took the rotors off and just ground off all the rust and smoothed them out because there was no warpage. And then just doing a quick pad slap. Oh, and that's the other thing. I went to go do this pad slap, and the kid at the auto parts store gave me the wrong pads. That's 2 days in a row he's giving me the wrong stuff. So then I had to go drive all the way to another town because the auto parts stores locally was closed. Oh, what a job. So there's that. And then we got, so I'm gonna throw this, and I don't even know if this wheel bearing's any good, so I may have to do that one too. So what we got going on here is we got the steering knuckle out, tie rod, CV axle, had to take the ABS, excuse me, wire out, brakes, and changed the serpentine belt. Not a whole lot of fun, but it's doable. And changed the spark plugs. And still got a whole nother car to do four-wheel brakes, pads, rotors, and calipers all the way around. But that'll have to be tomorrow because out of energy. So anyhow, just wanted to show people some neat little tricks. When you're in time of need, you can find a way. So I probably got about, I don't know, 8 or 9 wheel bearing presses out of this. So if you figure that's worth the money or not, I don't know. I would say so, depending on how much you charge. But just gonna go buy a nice press, or just buy one of these Harbor Freight U-joint presses for 70 bucks. I guess that works too. Peace.